Should be the third.
Dope. Relax.
Yo.
What up?
What's up,
Episode
guys?
12.
That intro was $600,
This was really sweet.
so I'm gonna need $200 from everybody.
PayPal.
Yeah. Seriously though,
Patreon account.
you said PayPal.
Yeah, I wish I was charging you guys $200. That'd be tight.
Just get my money from LB. He got it.
No, I'm straight.
Peep that gold tooth
I work too goddamn hard.
to be giving away your money.
I don't know. I don't think. How do people have more than $200 even in their savings?
Yeah.
Better question. What's the savings?
It's a shoebox.
I got
It's a
I got a
shoebox.
shoebox in my
I got a
house.
Crown Royal bag. That's what I use.
Full of condoms.
No, I use that for my cash, and I keep my my credit card in there. So I don't use that. I don't even keep it on me.
The Crown Royal bag? That's like a dope fanny pack.
Right.
I meant the credit card.
Oh.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah.
You should just bring it with you.
I got the whole cash,
In
everything
the
with
Crown
me.
Royal bag.
Just walking around everywhere with a Crown Royal bag looking like a drunk.
If you wore a fanny pack, you'd probably still kind of look like a drunk.
I
But
Yeah, they'd
agree.
be like, dude, look at this idiot.
You look like my dad.
Does you rock the fanny packs hard
Oh, yeah.
to this day?
Oh, yeah.
You ever ask him about like how he got on the fanny packs?
No, he just hits me.
I was hoping you were gonna say it hits me with the facts of the fanny pack.
No, he hits me with his best shot, actually.
Hit me with your best shot. Karen,
I don't know,
come
man.
on.
Karen.
Karen.
Carol.
Come here, Carol.
Karen, Carol.
Oh,
I'm
Karen.
sorry.
Oh.
You little
Karen.
pup. You little pup.
Carol.
I don't know. I feel like the most badass dudes or people wear fanny packs, because it's almost like they're inviting you to like.
The ass
Rip on
kicking.
Well, it's somewhat, yeah, but like to rip on them, like, oh, nice fanny pack, man. Was it 1992?
Randy Savage wore a fanny pack.
Yeah.
And he was the macho man. And he also snapped into Slim Jims.
No, I mean, like he wore those tight pants with no pockets. Were they spandex?
Yeah.
He wore the spandex, no pockets. Where else you gonna keep fucking Slim Jims and syringes?
In the fanny pack, clearly.
I mean,
And syringes.
either that or his bum.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny. Like even before he got the whole Slim Jim like sponsorship,
Yeah.
he was looking like a Slim Jim. Just a big bulky Slim Jim. So Slim Jim was probably like at a board meeting coming out for PR, and they were like, "Who are we gonna get? We need a demographic for 8 to 25-year-olds," and
Guy goes, Randy Savage kind of looks like a Slim Jim.
he looks like a big jumbo-sized Slim Jim,
Call him.
wrinkly. Let's get him on the phone. And he called him.
They're like, do you want the job? And he's like, oh, yeah.
No, he probably answered the phone like a normal dude. He's like, Mr. Macho Man.
Yep, this is Mr. Savage.
Mr. Savage. I think we got the wrong number.
Then you hear him in the back just beating the shit out of his wife. They're like, oh, no, this is the
Dude.
right guy. Like,
Miss Elizabeth.
yeah. Who is it?
They got him on speakerphone, and he's like, hold on 1 second. I'm going to snap your neck. They're like, he's perfect. Like, can you use that on the commercials? He's like, what?
What
My wife? No, the snap it into.
Right.
But instead of your wife snack the Slim Jim, he's like,
oh, yeah. His
her
jaw,
name isn't Jim, it's Elizabeth.
his jaw is just clenched from so much cocaine.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just always looking like he's having a seizure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Rest in peace.
Right.
He's dead?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, missed that funeral.
I figured ever since we started this podcast, anytime that somebody gets mentioned and they're dead, I'm awkwardly silent, and then I just was like, R.I.P. to anybody that's ever been brought up on here.
Like Pele?
He's still alive.
Is he?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he's like the fucking maitre d' at a fucking Outback in Portugal or something.
Oh,
I give you a soccer kicking sandwich.
Sandwiches.
sandwiches. What's up with you and sandwiches, kid? Hey, it's a fucking tostada, you know.
How much lettuce do you want? I don't know. The usual amount.
LB, you do a pretty good Billy Bob, man. It's like, yeah.
Oh shit, that's a good movie. I didn't like the second one though, Bad Santa. What'd
Nobody
you guys think about it?
liked the second one.
Did you see it, Kenan?
Yeah, I did a couple years ago. When I actually had Netflix, I felt like they put it on there real quick, and I watched it, and I don't know, it was fucking whatever, man.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Super Troopers?
I did.
I did.
thought it was pretty good.
Opinions.
I thought it was like, all right, considering how it's been so
The
long
latency,
since the first one.
yeah.
So considering that, it was really good. I thought.
Oh,
I think you can.
I thought it was funny.
Right.
I did.
That was good.
I watched it sober though,
And
so
considering the progression of their movies as a whole, it was good. I don't know.
You said
I thought it was gonna be way worse.
You said you saw it
like
too?
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I
The
thought it was gonna
second
be like
Jesus
it could have
fucking
been that, but I don't
Christ.
know. I didn't
that
think
was
they'd
so
do that.
cheesy.
It was so
I definitely
bad.
give that a 2. Like I can't.
Two out of what?
Oh, 2 out of. How would you do? Like
87.
Right.
Like you
Right.
got a
One-
two.
Yeah, 2 out of 80.
2 out of
1 out of
87.
10, or are we doing 1 out of 5?
I'm asking
Let's
you what
do
your
10.
scale
Do 10
is.
star?
10.
A 10 star, or we should 10 star?
What about
Okay.
a 3-star? So if it was a
I would say
3-star,
2 out of 10 or a 1 out of 5.
Let's do
at
1 out of
least.
5.
so 20%.
1 out of 5. I'd definitely give it a 1.
So like if you had nothing else to watch, you'd turn your TV off, is what you're saying.
Definitely.
Wow. So
Yeah,
that's a
that's-
0 actually.
Yeah, I didn't like
Yeah.
the second one of Dumber and Dumber.
Nobody did.
You can't really hand out.
I like the
zeros.
nostalgia of it, you know, like it
Well,
kind of gives you.
that's
like,
what
that
got people into the theater. Was like,
But I was like,
holy
oh.
shit.
False
time
hopes,
to
man.
clock it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, had I paid to see that, would have left early. Would have walked into a different movie.
Snuck in there. Like,
They'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "You've seen
you've
this.
seen this, right? Yeah.
This is about what time everyone walks out, isn't it?" They're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Super Troop. You said you saw Super Troopers too, right?
The second one, yeah.
Would you like it?
Yeah, I did. I liked it as much as the first one too.
Will Sasso was good in it.
Will
he's
Sasso's good in
hilarious.
everything.
I just like the funny sense of humor of like that stuff though too. I mean,
What
I
Broken Lizard, the guys that make it,
That's the name of the
like the
production.
the comedy
Okay,
group.
okay.
That yeah.
Okay. I don't follow much on the people that direct most of the stuff.
Oh, it's
unless
the,
I'm
it's
into it.
it's the
like,
same guys that
oh, yeah.
act in it are the directors and
Oh,
writers.
that's-
Yeah,
that makes it even better.
My bad. Thought you totally knew
That's
that.
like
Yeah.
some South Park stuff, like Spaceballs. Didn't they do that right? Like isn't the South Park dudes that did Spaceballs?
No, Spaceballs.
Oh, not
was-
Spaceballs. Sorry. Basketball.
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 Yeah.
That was a good one.
And Orgasmo and like.
Yeah, those
Basketball
so
is a fucking classic.
those are the guys that did South Park, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matt
Okay,
that
Stone and
makes-
Trey
that
Parker.
makes- yeah. Okay. I like when people like are more involved with their movies, like instead of just behind there.
Well, yeah,
just getting people to like
Right.
role play. Like
It's
oh,
their
this guy
baby,
can really
you
do
know?
it. You know,
Yeah.
I see it.
Right.
Smart moves on them, man. To do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Basketball
that
was
shit.
amazing though. That movie
Shit's
to this
great.
day has stood the test of time from like 95, 96. It's still just as fucking funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I watched it probably like I don't know a couple months ago because
Yeah.
it's on Netflix. At least it was on Netflix a couple months ago. You never know.
Every now and then it's on the Showtime, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing for
It's
an
still
hour and
funny,
10
dude.
minutes.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah. Like that one scene with their dicks. You know, it's just the camera just keeps going down. Brilliant. Should have won a fucking Oscar.
It's another good movie that just came, or an older movie, I should say.
Speaking of Oscars and those guys, you guys remember when they fucking took
Dressed-
acid and went
dressed
to the
up like
Oscars?
J-Lo?
Yeah, and they fucking
Yeah.
wore dresses,
Yeah.
took acid and went
It
to
said
the
as soon as
Oscars.
they got there, it was just the worst fucking idea.
Yo, Dan's up in the chat.
Oh snap! What up,
Hey. Hi, Dan.
Out here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Super Troopers 2. That intro was really weird
The beginning?
on the bus and shit.
What's up,
Yeah, I
Hey.
fucking, because they killed my dude, like, within 3 minutes of the movie starting, you know?
Yeah.
That was, the shit was like, I was like, oh, wow. And then...
It wasn't terrible, in my opinion. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't fucking the greatest. But I liked it. I was,
Right.
like, I guess dead center. Like,
Rob Lowe's
Didn't have
part
to-
in it was fucking hilarious. I just love Rob Lowe.
Right, he's funny.
Yeah, he is funny.
he's good looking. Yeah. I
Yeah, he's super good looking.
Uh,
And St. Elmo's Fire.
what is that? A show that he was in?
Movie from the 80s.
Uh-huh.
Like when Pretty in Pink came out and all them other fucking movies.
Oh, those fucking 80s fucking
Yeah.
teen movies where the teens look about 38.
Tween.
What do you guys think about? I know. Are you into horror movies? at
I'm
all?
into horror movies, yeah.
All
Movies with horrors in them. Love 'em.
Nice.
It's a lot
New
of movies.
Pet Cemetery. That came
Have
out?
you seen the old Pet Cemetery?
Yes.
It's good.
Has anyone seen the newer one that just came out?
Did it come out?
It literally
Did
it?
just came out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard mixed reviews about
I
it.
see
I'd
John
like to see
Lithgow's
it.
in it, and that's all I... You know it's
He's
good.
good.
He was in
He's
Third
good, I
Rock
know
from the
that.
Sun.
Right. He was good
So-
in
Everything.
right,
Cliffhanger.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a huge fan of
Oh.
Dexter
Dexter too, dude. He was fucking.
Oh, yeah, the Trinity Killer.
Right, yeah, he
But-
was really good in that, dude.
It's John Lithgow, man.
This newer stuff that's always been coming out, it's kind of weak too.
What, like remakes of horror movies or just in
Yeah.
general?
Did you see my
just in horror movies in general, but yeah, remakes too, man.
You said
Some
horror
remakes.
movies, right? If you seen My Bloody Valentine, the remake of that,
I'd definitely. If,
That shit
if
was
they gave
boss.
it like a 1 through 10, like I'd definitely give it like a 4.
My bloody
Like-
Valentine.
Have you
What
seen
the-
it?
No,
One
dude,
through
it's
10, I'd give it a 4.
gruesome.
Is it?
Yeah, dude,
It's brutal.
when
It's,
was
just-
it?
it's not like not.
When was
creepy,
it?
Like
When did
I
it come
don't know.
out?
shit, a couple years ago.
We got
It's
2 conversations going here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know,
It's
I stopped.
Not, dude.
I
No,
stopped.
that was my fault.
it's gory. It's fucking gory. Guy just puts a pickaxe through everyone's face, and they show it
When
gratuitously.
was it made?
Want to say 2 years ago, 3 years
Oh,
ago.
I'm thinking of a
Tops.
different movie then.
Yeah, My Bloody Valentine's. I didn't see the remake, but the original came out like 82, 83. Early
Brutal.
80s, for some reason, that movie and a bunch of other like holiday-themed movies were being pumped out by a team of like...
That's when Black Christmas came
Black
out too.
Christmas,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
April Fool's Day.
Yep.
There's like a group of writers in the early 80s from Canada that were just pumping out all these like fucking horror movies.
Holiday horror movies.
Yeah, like Black Christmas, April Fool's Day. There was a different Christmas one with like a Santa Claus that just loses it. Like
Yeah.
he saw Santa Claus murder his parents, and
Totally.
then he grew up all fucked up, and then he started murdering people. And
I want to say that's Black Christmas.
Black Christmas, I think, is with all the sorority girls.
That's the remake.
Huh? Shit, maybe it is.
It is Black Christmas 'cause that's the kid that's living in the attic after he sees the whole murder in his fucking house and he never leaves.
Oh.
And then the remake is that turns into a sorority house and kid
So what,
told
these broads bought the house without like an open house? They
No.
just were like,
kiddo escapes the mental institution as an adult and then he comes back and then
Oh,
he just goes on a fucking murder spree.
yeah. It's a very un-Canadian like.
It is. Really.
Excuse
They
me,
sound
but
kinda nice.
you're in my house.
Excuse me there, bud.
I have a lot of
Hey,
sentimental
Hey, bud.
memories
Sentimental
here.
value. You just went French Canadian right there a little bit.
Maybe U.S. French.
Damn, I was trying to find this one dude's podcast. He talks about all about horror movies,
Oh.
and someone I know too.
Yeah.
Trying to give him a shout out, but I can't find him. His name is Steve.
Oh, cool. Shout out to Steve.
But
We're
I-
just gonna call him Slaughter and Steve if he does
Right.
horror stuff.
but I can't think of his name on here. But
Sorry, Steve.
sorry, Steve.
Steve trying to
I'll find it
promote
while
the
we're
channel,
on- while
but
we're- while we're
LB's
bullshitting.
dropping the fucking ball.
CLB.
It's really cool. I was listening to it, and I was like, damn, this stuff is like really getting knowledged up.
I watched this shit on YouTube called I think it's Next Pro or Next Expo. It's like Nightmare Expo. It's
Right.
fucking excellent, man. They do like tales from the internet and shit like that. It just
Right.
That's
wow,
sweet.
just creepy shit. You know,
Right.
straight up fucking creepy shit. And the guy's voice is just creepier than all hell. You should check that out too. Next Expo. Only on
yeah.
YouTube.
I was gonna say LB can't remember the dude's name because I think a little bit of money from Steve would help him remember. Nah, just joking. Send that shit.
Cash App. Cash App.
Send it.
Send it.
Oh, I found it.
Well, wait till next week.
Yeah, just check your PayPal next week.
He's about to drop it for free. Here
He
it
doesn't
comes.
have a link in his Instagram.
What's his name on there? At least.
Maltov Steve. Here, I'll
That's working.
Yeah.
So he does like a podcast. Him and his buddy. I'm not confident to say who he's with.
Jean-Luc.
But they do it like a lot. It's pretty cool. They get together and just talk about a lot of old horror stuff.
That's
Mm.
cool.
Get you very knowledged about stuff too if you don't know
Yeah.
anything about behind and who directed it and
Right.
like what was behind it. They're like very knowledgeable. It's pretty sweet, man, to
Fucking
hear shit like that.
Jason Alexander. He got I think his first like acting gig was in a horror movie in the early '80s.
No shit.
Yeah, The Prowler.
You're
He-
kidding.
He doesn't have like a big part. It's basically a ripoff of Friday the 13th. But yeah, he's just one of like the counselors, and real quick he makes like an appearance, and yeah, early '80s. So I don't
So
know.
he has a full head of hair.
No,
You'd think.
it's going. That boy's going. But yeah, it's called The Prowler. It's just another fucking just super over the top violent.
Dude, the
early
80s were
movie.
super rapey for movies, huh?
Rapey.
Yeah, just the vibe. You're like stocky,
I mean, maybe horror. Yeah.
Well,
but
just
I-
the 80s as a decade were kind of rapey, That's just me, I guess.
I wanted that.
It's those fucking Reagan years, dude. Those rapey Reagan years. They brought down the wall and fucking.
shit got weird.
Yeah, more people.
Gorbachev.
Gorbachev.
Mikhail Gorbachev.
That guy had a fucking like. I remember seeing him.
Liver
a
spot
kid.
city, bro.
Yeah, that liver spot. I thought that was like a honey stain. Like legit.
Like,
legit.
Wash your head, bro.
No, like legit. Remember seeing him. He was leaving office in like '94 after the Berlin Wall came down, and like the dude they were. It was on the news because it was like Russia's first president since coming out of the USSR.
Boris Yeltsin.
Yeah, it was Boris Yeltsin, and I remember seeing fucking Mikhail Gorbachev, and it's a liver spot. But when I was a kid, I legit thought I was like, he has a honey stain, because I knew as a kid like honey's hard to get off.
Especially on your fucking head.
Yeah, I'm not even fucking around. When I was a kid, I thought that was a honey stain. Like that dude just said, "Fuck it, I got honey on my head."
What's up, Dan?
So what's up, Devin and LB?
Oh,
Yo,
Dan. What's up, my dude?
what's up, brother?
Let's go break into some buildings and check
Dan's
them
gonna
out,
be
bro.
here Dan's gonna be here next week to fucking do all the
Moderate.
computer shit. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hells yeah. We need to hang out sometime, man.
Hell
I know
yeah.
we always say that, but let's do it.
Sit down, have a couple O'Douls,
Go exploring.
Go exploring.
You
no,
still do
blunt
that, LB?
exploring.
You still do that?
Commit
No,
criminal
I haven't
trespassing.
done it in a long time, but I do it. Yeah,
Like you
last year I
would,
did
you
it.
would still be down to do it. Is what I'm saying.
Hell
Basically what I'm
yeah,
asking,
yeah.
right?
Shit, I took Deanna. She's from Philadelphia. I take her to my favorite spot in downtown Detroit. Is called the Lee Plaza.
Hell yeah.
It's abandoned. Did I take you? Actually?
I've been there before. From I don't know if it with you, but in general, I've been there. I know with Rory and
Rory then.
Right.
Rory,
Where,
Rory showed me that spot.
Where's Lee Plaza?
We talked about this in the last
Yeah.
one that we had.
Well, refresh my memory.
Grand River.
And
I don't know the side streets of it.
Yeah, we totally did talk about that.
Yeah.
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dan, you
But-
fucking down to do that this summer at some point?
That'd be sweet.
Or are you a bitch?
right.
Last time he said he was on that Probo.
I'm on the Pro
Still
Bowl.
on
I'm
the
still
Pro Bowl?
down to commit criminal trespassing with my homies.
When do you get up? When do you
Are
get
those
up,
your
Devin?
Mini
Huh?
sticks right there.
When do you get up?
I'll be done in November.
I looked over like mini sticks.
Whose are those?
They're mine. I like them.
Damn, it looks like the shareable size over
Yeah,
there.
Pass those boys around.
Not at $5.99.
Damn.
I'll share my opinion with each fucking mini boy.
I'll split them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I went with the fucking Dearborn Meats. I like to help out local companies. No,
too.
it was just the closest one to me. I just grabbed it. I didn't
Really, you
even
don't
realize-
like local helping?
No,
the local?
I
Oh,
do. I do.
I love that shit.
Absolutely.
I purposely buy non-local. You know.
Man. Even down to
Starbucks.
my pickles, man, because I eat pickles a lot.
Oh,
My
yeah.
fridge, dude, I get the McClure boys.
You don't get the Vlasics.
No, that don't go in my fridge, dog. Even Deanna knows. She be like, getting the McClures.
Clears, man.
McClures, is that how you say it?
There's so many
McClures or
good
McClures?
different types of pickles out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fucking
There is. There's so many.
pledge my
There's
allegiance
so,
to any of them.
Well,
dude.
Not at all.
Dude,
I'm not
I hear you,
pitching
though.
toward
Yeah,
myself.
I've
with
had
one
it
type
too.
of
dude.
pizza.
I was, dude, when I was. Oh my God, so many good pickles.
Fucking.
I love pickles, man.
Got
That's
hard.
nice. Yeah, I love pickles, man. Give me some
Do you
pickles.
like other kind of pickled stuff, like pickled onions,
pickled
fucking
onions,
pickled anything?
I basically had pickled everything.
You're down with everything.
Not eggs though. I never had a pickled egg.
man.
You just pickle the
I'd
shit
fuck
out of
with
some
them.
shit.
Anything that you think pickled that is right now, it's like
Pig's feet.
I
Not
like
pig's
I like
feet,
pickled
oh.
asparagus.
Pickled
Pickled
asparagus.
asparagus,
That sounds
tasty.
quite good.
Pickled green beans and shit.
those fucking olives.
Mm.
Oh,
Fuck with olives too.
Yeah, man. I love when we do pickled onions in the kitchen and shit. The brine
yeah.
before we pour it over the fucking vegetables or whatever. I just always pour it into the 8-quart and shit, and I'm just like. And then like anytime we have like a new dishwasher, I'd be like, "Hey man, take a whiff of this," and then be like, "All right," and take a whiff, and just their face is fucking. Like
They
now
feel-
you
they
work
feel
with us,
sick.
man.
One of us.
You can almost pickle anything. You can pickle everything.
So over here talking about pickles.
pickles.
Hey man,
People
how?
say cucumbers taste better pickled?
Yeah.
Sometimes cucumber says better pickle. What'd you say? Huh?
Pickles.
Yo, so right off rip, that how was that show, dude? Last Friday.
Dealt to sleep.
Yeah.
It was really dope, dude. They were tight.
Fuck.
They were really good.
Where was it at?
The Loving Touch in
Ooh.
Ferndale.
The Love and
Ferndale.
Touch in Ferndale, huh?
Ferndale.
Yeah, I always anytime I've heard of the Loving Touch, I've always heard that they're doing like a tribute night or some shit. Like when David Bowie passed, they took a bunch of local artists, and each band or artist would pick 2 or 3 songs,
And it just,
do the David Bowie set, and then I think they did the same thing with Prince.
hell yeah. That's
Just-
cool.
Yeah, that's the only time I really heard about anybody.
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I've seen a few bands
Yeah,
there.
they hold shows there. A lot of underground stuff.
Where is the place? Off of Woodward?
Woodward and 8 Mile.
Yeah, something
Oh,
like
between
that.
8 and 9. So like over by the Magic
Woodward,
Bag.
8 Mile or 7 Mile, somewhere around there. It's not Woodward in Ferndale.
It's in
Ferndale's, but-
Ferndale, so
yeah,
it's
it's
not
9 Mile.
right.
Woodward. It's
Yeah.
Ferndale.
Ferndale.
That's where we saw. No, not the Loving Touch.
Dude,
the
I keep
Magic
on
Bag. That's where we
looking
saw
at
Joey
these-
Diaz, right?
Yeah, that's at the Magic Bag. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's right off of Wood.
Woodward.
The Wood.
I keep on looking at these delicious sausages over here.
He's like, you better stop, dog. 'cause
How about the?
I mean,
He texted just to look.
I'll throw them away. I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
flush them.
Nah, man.
You can
like
watch me flush
like
these.
Chris's mom. You better flush that stuff. Dan was like, he has the weed, Judith. He has the weed.
Yo, Dan, I think Dan's still watching. He'll probably be cracking up. Dude.
Mm.
Yeah, you can pickle a lot of things.
Oh, there's really nothing you can't pickle. You know, should you pickle it? I guess is the question.
What you drinking? Iced tea?
Pickled water.
Le
Yeah.
quoi? Pickled LaCroix? That would
Yeah.
actually make it taste better.
Yeah, it actually have some taste and substance to it.
I drink the tangerine one. It's really good.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I've had it like once, and I didn't even finish the whole thing.
I don't
No, I've
drink soda.
had LaCroix like maybe twice, and it was gross both times. But I've never flavored it with bourbon, so I guess, you know, it might be good that way.
A little bit of bounce. A little bit of.
Gives
you
it a
know.
little bit of zip.
What
Brings
do you
out
think?
Brings out that quat.
Pass it down to the other TV.
Take a sip of that, bro.
Oh, dude, it smells awful, dude.
Does it?
Just because it's
It's just your
What
glass.
flavor is the LaCroix? Is that the tangerine?
If it had ice, dude, you wouldn't even tell at all.
Let's get that first impression. It's like chai tea. Is that what it tastes like?
This tastes like watered down bourbon with like orange rind in that motherfucker.
It tastes so much better when it's so much colder. It's like nothing to it now, dude.
Right.
So that's the judge off of that one.
a good way to ruin some good.
Right.
You keep doing you, man. You keep.
Keep on
You
keeping
like that
on,
LaCroix,
LB.
man? Drink it.
I do.
I drink like 17 Americanos. That shit tastes like the fucking
What is it?
Americanos.
Oh my god, dude.
Just espresso, ice
You're a
and water.
champ, dude.
I just fucking love it. And it doesn't even taste good. It tastes good to me, just like the LaCroix would taste good to you.
I tried that when I was drinking coffee. I recently stopped drinking coffee because I was getting headaches, and I drink coffee for
that just
the
meant you have to
longest
drink
time.
more.
Yeah, because
Yeah?
you're getting
No.
caffeine headaches.
Kind of like when you're drinking
Yeah.
alcohol.
Or just doing anything with withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah, it's like when you don't have enough coffee. It's
See,
when
no
you're
one
getting the
told me
headache.
that.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't assume
Even
with
my friend,
fucking.
one of my friends I hang out with that drinks coffee. He's like, "Oh, we can't have coffee days anymore." I'm like, "Oh, I get the headaches." He's like, "Oh, all right." Like, didn't tell me about it.
What a
you
shitbag human being.
Oh,
for
that's
not-
me. He probably didn't even know, man.
You just drinking like hot coffee, or would you drink like?
Black coffee straight.
Black
like I like
coffee?
it strong, dude. Like
Just-
when I can feel it, dude. That's what the
Yeah.
whole point of drinking coffee.
Just fuck with cold brews, because when
I do like them.
yeah, cold brews.
That's my jam.
It just
right
tastes
there.
better, and like I'm not. You get a cup of hot coffee. Like, look, I don't have 45 fucking minutes to drink this little fucking thing.
Thank you.
Just
Finally, somebody's saying. I
That's
hate
so
people that are
true.
like, "Oh, my coffee's got to be hot." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd like to
Right.
enjoy this
Yeah, I
fucking
want to
thing." Like,
enjoy it. Yeah, exactly. I'm
Oh,
always
you-
like,
right? Like, one sip for every 10 fucking minutes. Like, I don't have 45 minutes to drink.
Oh.
You're not fucking wrong though.
In that 45 minutes, I'm trying to drink like 12.
right?
So I drink 12.
You must pee a lot.
Oh yeah, it smells like a pot of coffee.
Oddly enough.
Doesn't taste like a pot of coffee.
I pee a
What does
lot.
it taste like?
Probably
Pee?
pee in my sleep.
Yes.
Dude. Was that a confession? Like,
This is my
You didn't have to
confession.
drink all of it.
he's like, I pee in my sleep. Like, all right.
Damn, dude. Just like.
You wake up and you're like, oh, somebody peed on me again. Like,
I did have a weak bladder growing up as a child.
Meaning you pissed yourself a lot.
Oh yeah.
No, that's all right.
I think when you're a kid, anything's fucking weak.
You ever fight a kid?
I
bladder.
pissed the bed till I was like 13 though.
What now?
I pissed the bed till I was like 13.
Was that because
You just
like,
pounding those high C's before you go to bed.
I don't know.
Sneaking them
You didn't want to miss out while you were peeing.
I don't know what it was, man.
You didn't want to go pee because you feel like you'd be missing out.
right?
Just
So you
started
just
doing
stayed.
it.
Did it just feel good
I don't know, man. Maybe it was deep dreaming.
about
I was a
pissing?
teen, and
Yeah.
so
Wait, hold
Teens.
on. Did you just say that like he didn't piss himself till he was 13?
I didn't say that he did.
Yeah.
No, I mean
Oh.
like
I-
okay, you never pissed as a kid, like a
Right.
little ass kid.
Ever.
No, I did, no, I
Ever.
just meant like
yeah, like I had such a weak bladder as
Mm.
like growing up, man. That I don't know if that's a good sign. Like even when I get older, then
Yeah, no, I just meant as a
narrow urethra.
I just meant as a joke, like
it sucked.
okay,
dude.
so I never pissed myself as a kid. I'm missing out. So you just start pissing yourself when you're like
I know,
13.
right?
Yeah, I gotta catch up.
Right.
Like you find out your friends are all did it. Like yeah, man, used to piss myself all the time when I was a little kid. Like what? Like really? Like yeah, you never pissed yourself as a kid in your sleep? Like yeah.
No.
And you go home and you just chug water and you're like, all right.
I hope I fucking piss myself tonight. And you do.
Then you move on to big boy things like shitting yourself. When you're 24.
Done doodled it. Give me the jewelry. Where the money, dude? We busted in Staff Dog's house like. No, we didn't do all that.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, we would. When he lived in Taylor, he probably still lives in Taylor. We busted in this house, dude. Like, and it was like no electricity too. I remember, and there's fucking eggs on the ground, like some fucking raccoon done fucking went in his. I swear to God, there's a raccoon in his house, you guys.
It was the raccoon's house. Let's be
And-
fair. Like,
And he was fucking like, yeah, we have some type of pet or a raccoon. I was like, you got a raccoon in here, dude. So we're fucking with him the whole time. You know how we do with Chris, man. We're snatching his mom's stuff. Like she fucking has like all that stuff that's
Just
like,
turn into a B&E story.
dude.
Yeah,
you
this is
know,
a
she
crime.
Has all that sewn stuff that she does, man. That's like quilted, hats, whatever. We're snatching it up, dude. We're running outside. It's the middle of winter. We're like, give me the jewelry! Give me the jewelry!
Yeah,
And
oh,
his mom is- sorry.
Apologies.
And his mom is sleeping, by the way. It's like 3 o'clock in
the
the morning.
windows are open.
right, dog.
Dude, people are like, oh my God. Anyways,
It looked like you guys were legit robbing the house, right?
Right.
Yeah.
it was fucking hilarious, dude, to us.
So, like, why was there no power at the house? And why was there, like, you got to fill in some holes here, man.
I think it was really cold that night. It was like one of those winters that we have in Michigan. It was
Alright.
super duper cold, and we lost, or he didn't pay his bill or something. I don't
I'm
know.
leaning towards that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the story on the raccoon? Did they just.
We didn't see no raccoon there. But there was eggs all over the fucking ground. His fridge was open. He was like, "Oh fuck," you know how Chris is.
like he didn't know.
Oh fuck.
Right.
It wasn't like this when I left. Like,
Trying to
it's been
cover
like
up.
this for weeks. Like,
Trying to
Judith,
right.
give me the jewelry.
Just trying to
Like,
cover up from his mom fucking sleepwalking on like Ambien and fucking all kinds of fucking
Chris.
shit. And
Right.
fucking just going in the fridge and just eating a bunch of shit.
eating
Leaving
non-cooked
Right.
eggs. Like,
eggs all.
Like, man, that raccoon again.
I don't know. And like he's all looking for it in the back
Right.
room too, and I'm like,
Dude,
what the
Chris,
fuck?
you don't have to do this.
Right.
Dude.
And
Like,
Dan and I, we're
we
just
know
chilling.
what happened,
We're like,
dude.
what? We got some raccoon in here, man. What the hell?
He's like, oh, didn't find it this time. Like,
got away again.
right. So you
I
guys
think
just
he
go upstairs.
found it like in his dryer. That's where it started, or some shit. I don't know.
Wait a second.
Dude, it was so long ago, but he did. He just saw it in his dryer. That's-
All you gotta do is just hold that fucking motherfucker shut and turn it on, dude.
Right.
pretty sure
then
he
you
had a-
won't
he
have a
had
raccoon
BB gun.
problem,
no,
dude.
No, it wasn't hooked up. It wasn't.
You'll
hooked
have a
up. It was
smell
just-
problem.
Oh, of
after
course,
that.
yeah. The
Yeah.
power's out. Yeah, you're right. How are we gonna turn it on?
Well, you could have just. Well, it's not like they were doing laundry over there or anything. Like, yeah, there's
Nah.
eggs on the floor, for God's sake.
For real.
You should have used one of those quilts to
Chris,
clean up that
dude.
mess instead of, run around outside and scream.
I think the last time I was here, we were talking about Chris too.
We always talk about Chris.
He
Yeah,
fucking-
like every
he
day.
was, he was on his roof. I remember I came over to his house. He's like, "LB, come up, dude. Come on, let's drink some 40s."
How did he get on the roof with his big ass?
Dude, don't ask me.
I
The
am
ladder,
asking
he just
you.
went for it, dude. The ladder was there. He
He's
just
been
went
on the
for
roof
it.
at my parents' house before, dude. Which
Is
is
that
like,
why
I
they
don't
had
know
to get a
we
new
let-
roof?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to jump from the down into the bush. I remember
Right.
that.
And he fucking destroyed the bush, dude.
Fucking, he would, man.
Being like 300 some pounds.
Dude, the
of
first
course
time
he
I
did.
came over your guys' house, I remember that.
I'll
That was
just
so
jump. Like,
Right.
that's really?
Stick it out.
Dude, I remember we used to pound Boone's Farm in your van when it was
Oh,
in the backyard, dog.
Oh yeah.
It's getting fucking
He passed
hammered.
around the fucking steamroller that was like about as big
This
as
is
the
the
width of the
fucking
van.
van.
Just enough to where we could turn it around inside the van.
Fucking barely.
Getting headaches.
Smoking the
from
worst
just-
I don't
weed
even
you've
know if
ever
we could
seen.
do that. I think we just had to have it.
You had to be on one side.
Side, yeah.
We were in
Yeah,
rotation.
it was too
Like,
long to do that actually. Yeah.
What did we call that thing? Did we call it something?
Giant
No?
fucking bong in the
Yeah, I
van.
don't think we were like the types that called the bongs.
Tony was.
Oh yeah, we
weren't.
did. Yeah, we had a few names for
The
stuff.
wand.
All right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you
What was the one hooked up with the toilet fucking thing? What would we call
We're
that?
old
the
school,
gun
man.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
In a way.
Your dad used to engineer some fucking bones.
Right. And now his joke is whenever he's talking about when he loses something, he's like, "You guys fucking probably made a bong out of it," but it was like, dude,
He
you were
was the one
only one that was
Yeah.
really
fucking-
like we
Making
made like
bongs out of-
PVC steamrollers, dude. That's all we really did.
Right.
You
The
were making, like-
simplest of things.
Making bongs out of
Tony's
soap
take-
things.
Tony's taking apart the microwave
soap.
and
Right.
shit.
So he fucking got it like a right. yeah.
Yeah, the
With the joint, he would
Yeah.
like fucking fill the bottle with the smoke.
Damn.
Basically like a gravity bong without the water. pretty
Yeah,
much.
it would just fill. Yeah, it would
Right.
draw.
Tony don't
Right.
smoke,
Yep.
by the way.
He used to.
Yeah. I remember.
I smoked weed with Tony probably a handful of times, which is wild because
Yeah.
in my head, Tony was blowing trees the whole time, but not with us.
Right.
But then come to find out, he really wasn't blowing the trees like I thought he was,
Right.
like ever.
We
Tony
trickled
is
down.
Anthony,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
by
yeah,
the
you're
way.
right.
Yeah.
Probably not as much as you thought.
You know what
you're
I'm
right,
saying,
right,
though?
Right. My dad was a square dude. To be honest, he didn't start smoking weed until he was like, past his into his 30s and shit, dude. He never even
Too busy
smoked it or
fucking
anything.
twiddling with
Yeah.
shit. Looks
Yeah.
like
He was a fucking greaser, dude.
That's right. He was
Wasn't smoking
beating
weed.
people's asses.
And then when
and
he
shit.
stopped and we were like always barbecuing with him and stuff like that, I'd be like, "Come on, Tony, let's fucking
Right.
let's just the old times." He's like,
Right.
"Nah, I'm good."
I tried to get.
Instantly too.
Oh, dude, I tried to get Tony to
Instantly.
smoke like every time I came over for
Right.
years. And just-
You every time you see him, still you ask him.
oh yeah,
Still.
I don't even smoke weed. Like again,
Oh, dude, Tony's the man.
he is though, like for real.
He got like ripped because he's been going to the gym and
What?
shit.
Oh yeah,
yes.
For real?
He's in the
Lifted up his
best.
shirt and he had like a 6-pack. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's so sick, dude.
Tony's diesel, bro, and he's like on the
His
keto
heart's probably
diet.
fucking-
Like, yeah.
He's running like that and doing all that shit.
Oh, he's
probably
just
fucking
lifting
feels like
fucking iron, bro.
a
He just,
20-year-old
like,
right
going
now.
to the gym.
Listening
Not
to
really
REM.
fucking
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
iron or anything, but yeah, right.
You
I
know?
know, right?
That's it. I'm serious.
Losing my religion as he's losing weight.
Yeah.
He's just getting cut and shit. Fucking Jack LaLanne and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Drinking smoothies.
Smoothies.
I
Damn.
went over Tony's playlist on his iPod with him for like a solid hour of just asking him what wasn't on there.
Right.
He was getting so pissed.
Smoothies.
Smoothies.
You know, white people love smoothies.
Smoothies.
That they do.
I really do love smoothies.
Yeah, see?
Fucking
One out of 4 white people.
love smoothies.
I love
Nah,
smoothies.
statistics got to be like
That's skewed.
90.
At least 3 out of 4.
Right.
3 out of 4.
All out of 4.
Go up to a random white person and be like, "Do you like smoothies?"
They'll be
Like,
looking
I'm
for-
very smoothies.
I love smoothies.
Love them.
They're about to get offended. Like, what?
Smoothie.
Did you say smoothies?
I have to be at a meeting right now and I can't talk about smoothies.
I love smoothies.
Yeah,
It's all white people are on their
Give me
way
the
to a
joy.
meeting.
Just looked over and seen it. Give me the money.
LB, tell me a story from Westminster back when we used to hang out there.
Oh, I got a good one. With
Thanks.
stop too.
Cool.
It was the first time we stole his mom's whip. It was
All
the
right.
So
Other criminals.
I'm an 80s baby, so we're taking it back. It was a Ford Tempo. So if you guys remember Ford Tempos,
Totally
you
know
don't
what a
see
Ford
them
Tempo
anymore.
is.
Oh,
These guys
yeah.
are all in junkyards.
Yeah. His mom had a Ford Tempo, and we were fucking stealing that bitch. It was the day that I was with him. Snowy as fuck, dude. We're cruising around Westminster, which is a circle. He's like, "All right, LB, switch out now." I'm like, "All right." Fucking as soon as he got out, I was like, like took off, dude. Floored that
Speed
Tempo.
bumps and shit. Dude.
Yeah, dude. And he was like, I seen in the rear view, fucking.
Wait, he didn't just switch passenger
Yeah, you
seats
took off without him?
before he got into it.
Yeah, he wanted to switch out.
Oh,
with me. He wanted to
alright.
switch out with me.
Dude, he
Yeah.
dipped on his fat ass.
I was like, in the snow and shit. He's like, yo, and I just see dust above the snow and shit behind.
oh, man. Did he
So-
fall down?
No, dude,
Oh.
check this out, dude. I fucking went to turn around like a G, like I was like, in the Ford Tempo, like, and I fucking backed up and like hit the curb and like macked into the fence and shit, and fucking that fence that goes out into that Colts and the Tweenies and all that back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Remember,
yeah.
it's like a field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backed into that fence and shit, like, and Chris was like, oh, like I see him raise his arms up and shit.
His fat, flabby arms. were
I
just like-
fucking like tore it up, like came up to him, dude, hopped out the fucking whip, and I ran.
Fucking just booked it.
I ran home.
oh, man.
Yeah, he was so pissed.
I remember one
dude.
time I parked his car on a bush behind
So
Schweitzer
pissed.
Elementary School. I drove it behind everything behind the fucking basketball court onto a bush, and I left it there. And he was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Dude, remember when we got busted throwing that table off the top of that
Oh
place?
yeah, I
Like-
threw multiple TVs.
No, the cops took
tables,
us
all
home to
kinds
your
of shit
mom.
up
You remember
there.
that shit?
Yeah.
And she goes, then they're like, "Do you know that these guys were out?" And she was like, "Yeah." Oh man. Because we were like 13, they couldn't arrest us.
Right.
So it was like, whoa.
They would have shot you today.
Yeah, we would like walk around and we would
They
see like
shot Ryan. Yeah.
we would walk around and there'd be like TVs in the trash, so we'd just like grab them, then we'd haul them onto the roof of Schweitzer and just throw them up it just because it's awesome.
Which it still is
It's
awesome.
so
Right.
funny. You got all that effort to just get that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
up there.
It
too,
wasn't effort at the time because we were just running around and shit, dude.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
strong young children.
Right.
But
True,
dude, you should have
true,
seen the
true.
effort we used to put into Christmas tree and fucking
Oh,
people.
dude.
Remember when we left Jake Paul
That's
that
when we were
card?
even younger, I think, pretty much.
Remember we went to CVS and bought him that
Yeah,
birthday
it was
card?
Like, it was like fucking.
These guys are looking for
Yeah, it
you.
was like
Yeah.
two like half naked biker dudes, and it was like these dudes are looking for you.
And then we left a giant Christmas tree on his porch.
And then like we left Christmas trees on his porch like for like
Oh,
months. Like I just kept doing it.
Imagine
people
being
would throw 'em
Jake's
away at
dad. Like,
He's
what
like,
the fuck is going
is
on?
going on,
And
dude?
Jerry was a drunk for sure. No doubt about that.
We're some assholes.
Oh my god, the biggest assholes.
That ain't too bad, really. That's just a stupid idea, really, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Right.
like,
It's funnier than hell,
yeah,
actually.
it is, but like
It's annoying.
just because we did it, not because if we thought of that, we wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's like not too funny if we just were like, yeah, let's do that now.
We still, well, now we have cars. Like, we could totally do this now. What are you guys doing
So
tonight?
much
Christmas
easier.
tree and people. Like, dude, you're 30.
Right.
Like,
Give it
So
up.
that would be
That's so good.
that would be the only reason why I would do it. Like if I ever found his like address and just did it to him, just because he would be like, dude, you're like 30, dude. Like, what are you doing? Just for that person who has kids now and shit to be like,
Oh,
what
yeah,
the fuck, dude?
married.
Like,
dude, I'll totally find out where he lives if you want to fucking do that this winter.
He just catches you mid.
I'll just
Like-
ask Lyle.
Right.
Lyle knows.
He just opens the door and catches you. And you're like, ha!
right. Damn it!
He goes, it was you.
I just shoot him.
Oh my god.
Because we're 30 and we
Right.
have guns now. Like, yeah.
Bang, bang.
Oh, I'm down to do it.
And then we just silence after talking about
like-
shooting him.
The mood totally changed. Moot.
That's funny.
Moot.
That funny though.
But yeah,
You can basically pickle anything. Like,
Oh, we're back on the pickles.
Oh,
What
yeah.
up on them sausage links?
open that up.
I like the way you say sausage links, dog. Say that again.
Sausage links. Sausage links.
Say it again.
Them room temperature sausages.
Sausage. Damn, dog. Save some for the rest of us.
At least show the audience what we
audience.
got going on here, dude. Before
Yeah, show the audience.
show it inside the bag. Don't show the labels so much.
Pour them on the ground.
Basically, we got some jerky links. Damn.
I'll take that one.
Lucky Caroline in here, dude. She was smooth.
She'd be like, oh shit, fresh cop.
Kenan coming through with the links.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, just because you guys kept talking about it. I didn't really
He's
try
like,
to
I
share
really
anything.
want to, for the record.
For the record.
These boys.
Damn, dog. Where'd you get these?
At that liquor store we stopped at,
Oh,
like an hour ago. Yeah, sausages are good.
yeah. I wonder if you could pickle these.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anything. Anything
Like
you
the
want.
texture of these ones too. They're like not that soggy. These are the hard
Right.
boys.
You ever stop at the jerky outlet when you're going up north?
I haven't.
Jesus Christ, it's amazing. They got like 100 different types of jerky, but it's like succulent, wet
Right.
jerky. So good.
Have you guys ever had salmon jerky?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
It's delicious.
Had it for my first time yesterday.
Salmon jerky.
What'd you think?
Some of it would be like kind of soggy, kind of, which is weird, and some of it be like that jerky texture.
Right. Was it
Sorry.
was it homemade?
Mm-mm.
No shit. Where'd you get it from?
Meyer.
Oh, no shit.
Meyer.
Was it just smoked?
Yeah, it
Salmon?
was smoked salmon. Yep.
Wasn't salmon jerky though, was it?
You sure it wasn't
Smoked
just
salmon.
salmon in the
It was
pack?
smoked salmon. Sorry.
Was
it
it?
was
Did you
salmon,
buy it in
but
the
it said
cold section, basically? Smoked though.
No, it was where you get your salmon and fish and
Right.
all that
Right.
stuff.
Was
I
it
think
like
that's
a
just smoked.
single, like a one strip in a pack type deal?
Nope, it was not in a pack. It was all in bulk, like you buy by
Oh.
pound.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was talking about the ones that are like maple
That's what I'm
flavor.
thinking.
Yeah, because you can eat those right out the pack. You don't even
Right.
got to cook them.
These boys were kind of good. They had a Cajun one and they had a teriyaki one. The Cajun one was like the texture was like mushy. It was It was, and it was fishy as fuck too.
Which one was mushy?
The
Cajun?
one.
Cajun one.
And I almost got a half
Harold,
pound
no.
of it.
Probably from all the spices. Super tenderize that bitch. Oh, no.
Homie.
Nice
Ooh, nice
grab,
catch.
homie.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it, Carol.
This jerky's good as fuck.
Podcast 101, no eating on podcast,
real.
really. You hearing
'Cause,
us like,
we're all like,
All we do is break the rules around here and just.
This is all you gotta do. Watch this.
you know, like eating, huh?
This is all you gotta do. Watch this. Watch this.
Off the mic, you mean?
Kevin's good at
It's
this.
hard to, trying to train myself to keep this here, and now I'm trying myself to
Well, when you're talking, just pull it in.
right.
Basically, if you're chewing and you think you got something to say, but you're still chewing, you probably don't have anything good to say.
You're right.
One cannot eat and think of great ideas.
There's probably a lot of truth to
I
that.
like that.
No, I just made that up. I don't know.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Actually, this stuff is not bad for you either.
What's in it? Lips and assholes?
I hope not. But
I
You
wouldn't
never
mind
know.
some assholes in there.
It says just assholes.
I
Like,
know,
oh,
right?
good.
$5.99 for a bag of assholes. That's a bargain.
that's pretty expensive.
What do you usually pay for assholes?
$6.99.
Rough.
So
About 6.99. Sorry.
I was just saying. So I don't know. What was everybody's week like? Weekend? Did you guys have a raging week?
Dude, I went hard in the paint for having a sober life. That's for sure. Like my Friday, because Anthony was making fun of me per usual about being a gangster. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, I ended up, ooh, damn, I got a treat. Hey, fuck off, right? I went out to Nikki's nightclub downtown in
Oh,
Detroit with two white girls with big old butts.
Nice.
Yeah, it was wild. They got bottle service, and you know I don't drink, so I'm just sitting there drinking water.
Did you get the Mexican food or the pizza right next
Actually,
door?
I went to Locos before that. I did and got
Very
some
good spot.
weak. It is.
Yeah.
But I got some weak ass
The pizza's
tacos.
there.
So
That sucks.
I just wasn't a fan of it, like, cause it's not authentic. It's
Right.
not like the tacos we just got here in Yipsy blows out Locos
Right.
Tacos, Greek Town. Yeah, I went to Nikki's Lounge, which first time I ever had been there. You know, full of people that weren't my color for sure. Yep. And after that, went to Subi's Lounge, which is a strip club. You guys ever been out in Southgate? That was
I know
ratchet.
Subi's. I've never been there. I've heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of those like low down.
And Friday, Saturday?
I'll be
I
right
don't remember what I did. What did you do?
Friday, just kind of. What did I do Friday? I don't remember right now. I'm having a brain fart. I didn't really do much. I feel like. Oh no, I went out probably with Deanna. We got some food and stuff. Saturday, I went to Hash Bash. I think it was Saturday.
Yeah, I wanted to go, but the whole probation thing, you
It's
know.
my first year, busted my cherry. I'm gonna be 30 years this year.
Nice.
Oh, you're turning 30 this year?
Mm-hmm.
What month?
August
August what?
11th.
Hot.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, there you go.
I don't follow horoscopes, though, man.
Not at all.
It's fucking for stupid people.
Right. I agree.
I can't control their own destiny. Oh, the planets are aligned in my. No.
I just don't believe in that stuff. But a lot of people say like, "Oh, it's so true," you know. This is so true. This is what's happening right now. So I mean,
when they read
it
their
c-
horoscopes and shit.
yeah, I mean, it could be in some way, you know, or it could be, yeah.
The horoscopes are
I just
just
feel
so
like people-
vague that, you know, you can pick at them and Make them fit your legs.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. I mean, I don't say all bullshit. I mean, people look up to stuff like that.
Yeah, people are fucking stupid, LB.
Right. Unfortunately,
Uh,
there's no reason why anybody should believe that the stars aligning in any way means anything
For them.
For them as
Yeah.
a person whatsoever.
at all.
Hey man, I agree too, but I'm not gonna shit on them.
I will.
I'm not shitting on them.
No, I just don't even. I don't know. Go ahead, read the fucking horoscope. Let that control your fucking
I know
opinion on your day.
someone. Yo, can I try those now since my mouth is not on fire? Actually,
Try what?
the dill flaming hots.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I love flaming hots.
Oh.
Oh, Carol,
Don't you dare.
Ah.
she's all licking her lips. Dill flaming hots.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, did you go on a Tinder date yet or what?
Nope. Not one.
Why
Never,
not?
never will.
You still got the app?
Yes, I do.
So
You just leading these young ladies on then, Devin?
Not starting any conversations or anything. Like,
You got none started up?
no, not at all.
But you left it open?
What do you
He
mean?
even changed his bio, dude.
Oh, totally
and he's
did.
not
You
talking to any of them.
Well, hold on. You changed your bio, but you're not gonna talk to anybody?
None whatsoever.
Devin has way too much pride to admit that he's fucking on there talking to girls.
Not talking to
people.
any of
Yeah.
them.
I believe that
whatsoever.
'cause I could totally look. I think unless
Yeah.
you change the password or whatever.
No, I
but-
didn't. I mean, I haven't talked to anybody.
I believe it,
I don't
though.
have any interest
believe
in
you for
it
sure.
whatsoever.
1 through 5.
It's a
Anybody
novel.
else
It's
wanna
a
try these?
novelty for sure.
I definitely give that a solid. I want to give it a
It's
5.
different.
I want to give it a 5, but I am gonna give it a 4.
Out of
Solid-
5?
Yeah, 1 out of 5, definitely, because those are so good, man. Like those are one of those bags that you can just eat. You can definitely taste the dill at first, and then it lightly comes in with the flaming hot. It's super duper cool.
Yeah.
You
You'd think
like
that
your
it's like a
snacks.
weird combo that wouldn't work. It's just like a hot pickle chip. It's pretty tight.
Yep. Boom. You definitely taste the flaming hot though, like that flavor. If you guys
Yeah.
like flaming hot. Tasty. And if you guys like dill.
Oh yeah. Dill pickles, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
That was like
Fucking Fat Albert for
Yeah.
a second. Yeah,
Oh,
good one.
Jesus
see.
Christ.
Better not
Yeah,
throw
right?
up on the ground, Carol.
We just got this carpet.
Do you remember when we were talking last night about that picture of Mike Tyson about Bill Cosby eating his ass?
Yeah.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny as hell.
He sent me some gift and it was like Mike Tyson. I was like, I wonder what that's from.
I said it was from Bill Cosby's trial, and then that just snowballed.
Then I said, well, I was like, what if what if Tyson was one of Cosby's rape children?
And then he goes, he puts the spoon in the pudding, and then I said that Bill Cosby ate Mike Tyson's ass, and that
Not really that much funny. Not really that funny at all when you tell it, but
it was
in the moment it
funnier
was
than
alright.
hell yesterday.
Timeline makes sense. I mean, the 80s were pretty rapey.
My man, full circle.
I don't get it, man. Why'd you change your bio if you're not gonna give it a shot? What did you
real.
change it to?
Nothing. I just took out the part about fucking what was it?
You're 6'1"
No,
or 6'3"?
no. I put down I'm 6'7". So
Some white girl I know commented on the Facebook. I don't know why the Facebook comments aren't coming in, but it says definitely love smoothies.
Awesome.
While we were talking about smoothies, that's funny.
Smoothie.
definitely love smoothies. That's funny. I don't know, dude. I just don't take it seriously whatsoever. That whole tender thing. It was a novelty, and I thought it was funny.
Right. It was
But-
funny to do that on the podcast.
Yeah, like I mean, in my real life, you know, just let me be miserable, guys.
Right.
Like, just fucking.
Hey, dog.
I thought it was funnier than hell.
You fuck with the Clearly Canadian?
I haven't tried it. Let me try it, please.
It's basically
these
just
chips
like
away from me.
it's basically like pop. It says sparkling water beverage, but it's basically pop, dude.
Oh. Wait, hold on. What did you just say about the chips?
Get
Get
'em.
those things away from
Oh my god, that's so white. That's
Get
not
these
just-
bad boys
Yeah.
away
No,
from
Dude,
me.
I'll eat it all, man.
No, I just
I
have
don't want
like
to eat his chips. He had them like stashed away and shit.
I have like a list of like 10 things people say, white people say, and that's one of them.
Get these things
Get
away
these
from
away
me.
from me.
Yeah, like
Okay.
chips. Or if they go to like a restaurant and it's
anything.
it's busy, like they're waiting in line, but then they turn around and it gets busier, and they're like, "Huh, glad we came when we did."
Or when they come out of
that's
the,
white.
or like when they come out of the bathroom and they just got done washing their hands, they're like ready to rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's white.
Yeah,
people.
or when they come out of the bathroom having not washed their hands. I don't know. We went over this for like an
Yeah,
hour.
that's pretty white.
Right.
Oh, just
I went over that in a different podcast. I don't know if you were on it. That
No,
one,
I
but
was out
this-
smoking.
we went on for
crack,
like an hour
probably.
about people that don't wash their hands in public bathrooms and shit, dude.
A
Like,
lot.
we
Oh,
talked
you
for,
guys-
like way too long about it.
You guys fucking work at a bar, so
Right.
you
I see
certainly
it all the
yeah,
time.
just dirty pee-pee hands all the time.
Because it's fucking disgusting, and it's worth spending an hour.
Right, for sure. I'll spend another hour right now, dude.
What, talking about people that don't wash their hands?
Yeah,
Ready, go.
fuck them. You know?
End of discussion.
Right, we're done.
The dog don't eat chips, LB.
Yeah, she'll throw fucking flaming hot. You can't give her stuff like that.
How many chips did you give her, LB?
He's like, none.
Wiping fucking crumbs off her lips. Like, come here real quick.
I'm on fire.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, right. I agree.
Kill that dead air.
I think you nailed it with white people loving smoothies, though. I mean, that's a thing.
White people love smoothies.
I
white
literally asked
people-
Anthony when we were at the Mexican restaurant, where could I find a smoothie around here?
Right.
And that was not even prompted by anything.
Yeah,
That
the
was-
actual Mexicans spat in your food after.
And then get that away from
Did
me.
you say actual
For sure.
Mexican?
Yeah.
Wow, like that's not a
Mexicans-
stab at me at all.
Mexicans don't like smoothies.
Yeah, they do. They love horchata.
It's a little different though.
It's not. It's rice milk.
They're not putting kale in their smoothies.
Yeah, they're putting cilantro in there. And salsa.
Yeah.
Get that protein in.
Oh yeah.
I mean the carbs from the
Whatever,
rice.
LB. Whatever.
The soapy fucking garnish.
Soapy milk. That's what horchata is.
that stuff's pretty good.
Shit's fucking fire.
Oh, yeah.
Put a little cinnamon in there.
Shit, you put some rum chata in there.
Or just regular rum.
Yeah.
Put
Cut
some-
the chata out. You already got the chata.
Yeah, the
That's
chata
true.
is
That
in there.
is true. That
Yeah.
is true. Bam. Back the tow truck up.
Doubling up the chatas.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Right,
you
you
don't
don't
want
need
no
double
more
chata.
sugar. You don't
That's
need no more
chata.
sugar.
That's too much
You about to lose a
chata.
toe, or maybe a two.
Right.
Because the sugar.
Chata.
That's the sugar.
That's what old black women call diabetes.
Sugar.
The sugar.
That's type 2, right?
Type 2
You
diabetes.
got it.
sugar?
You got it. Ain't 1, 2.
Oh,
The
type
sugar.
2, I think, is the one that you gotta take insulin, right? Or is that type 1? One of them, you just watch your diet. The other one, you just watch yourself die. You know, about it.
Nah, I don't know.
The beatus.
Fuck the beatus.
That's fucking that shit's hilarious. Wilford Brimley. He was
Oh,
the
yeah.
bad guy in the thing,
Yeah.
or the bad thing in the thing. He's not really a guy, but
Right.
Wilford Brimley. What a name.
fuck yeah, you getting diabetes when you get older with a name like that.
Oh my God, you're getting all types of diabetes. Diabetes.
What other white people things do you guys like?
Oh, I don't know. You know,
Smoothies, Lacroix.
Smoothies.
I like calling the cops. You know, on just people.
Right. Like speaking to the manager.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. If you
Super.
swipe, if you start swiping on Tinder and you get a Margaret, and by a Margaret I mean the white lady with the fucking like
Oh, with the housewife hair.
the spikes in the back,
Oh yeah.
or that frizzled hair, you're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna super like that.
You want me to smash?
She drinks gin and tonics,
No, she drinks fucking Long Island's for sure.
cranberry and vodkas.
Oh yeah.
Red wines.
Yeah, with a splash of Red Bull.
Right.
No. She's not drinking any of those. She's
Red
drinking
wine and Red Bull, dude.
I call it red wine.
Like you just put fucking Red Bull in your white wine. You call it red wine. I don't get it, Margaret. Yeah.
It's fucking delicious.
She's like,
Yeah,
I want a
there you
gift
go.
certificate.
It's like, all right.
Do you have them for $25 and for $30? I need two separate ones.
It's for my niece.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh man. No, fucking white women are drinking.
Dan said, "What's your guys' opinion on extraterrestrials?"
I think they're dope, but not real.
I don't think they're real either.
Nope.
I think they're. I mean, they could be out there, but I
But
don't
they're
think they're
not.
coming here.
I
Right.
don't want an extra testicle.
You don't
You
want
want an extra testicle?
No, I don't.
You don't want.
I don't.
I choose enough.
I'm fucking dying, dude.
Well, now that we cleared that up, we can finally send off.
That's why they won't come here. Right there, man. LB, I love you, fat.
That's hilarious.
Extra testosterone.
Oh, man. Dude, that was classic.
I mean, I don't know. I don't mind if they come to this country legally. It's just
Don't be fucking brutal with us. Like, pick us up and slam us down on our heads and shit.
They come to this
aliens doing
country.
that.
Yeah, man, that'd
Like,
be
you think
crazy,
they're just gonna go
man.
straight?
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah. Just start fucking us up, dude.
Well, hopefully Will Smith
We're
will
taking
be
over
around.
this bitch. This is our Earth.
Like that's your fear about aliens coming? Is
Yeah.
that one of them's gonna fucking DDT you? And shit? Like shit, they're here.
Oh man, you get stone cold stunners. Fucking
Breaks in my
the
house.
fucking noise from
Kicks
Stone
my
Cold
cat.
There could be 100 aliens outside LB's house, and he walks out, and like the leader's like, "We come in peace," and you're like, and he sees one with like the arm tassels, like, "Nope, nope." Aliens just don't wear fucking tassels without eating
Right.
people.
He starts shooting immediately. Yeah.
Why? What do you like? God damn it!
Oh yeah, get it out, bud.
I said, why do one of you have a steel chair on you right now? It would have been so much funnier if I just got it out. God damn it!
He's just
Yeah, it's
the
not as
alien's
funny.
doing this with the
Oh, yeah.
chair. He's just like, no, like son of a bitch. That one's wearing a one piece.
As he looks more, he just sees more wrestler looker aliens. Like,
Right.
what the fuck? Like, yeah. Your fears come full circle. Like you're just like Jesus
They don't even,
Christ.
like kill you. They just put you like in fucking wrestling. movies.
Hell
They're,
in the
like, figure
cell.
four.
Like,
Yeah, they're just like,
The
you
figure
better
four.
tap.
I'm like, oh,
You never.
man, I can't tap. I can't even tap.
You're reaching for the ropes that aren't there. Like,
And then fucking one puts you like in a sharpshooter.
Right.
Like that alien's Canadian.
walls of Jericho. Like, where did you guys learn this shit? All they've been
To
getting
terminate.
is all they've been getting is WWE Network. for
Well,
the
they've been
last
fucking prodding the minds of Southerners for fucking years when they've abducted them. So like, that's the only thoughts they pulled from their head is just wrestling.
They're like, this is how we're gonna
The
beat them,
NASCAR.
guys. Like, yeah.
Like, you guys ready to go to Earth? And they're like just looking at all their like wrestling outfits and shit. They're like,
NWO
yeah.
shirts and all
Fucking
that.
NASCAR.
Their spaceship looks like a Dale Earnhardt car. Like, it's LB's greatest fear: NASCAR fans and wrestling. He's just like,
Oh shit! Here they come.
Yeah, you don't. It's weird because you don't mind actual wrestling fans, but if they were aliens, you're like, oh no,
Oh,
not
no.
them too.
No.
Yeah. They show up and they're just fans of wrestling. Like, oh my god.
you're like, really?
They're like, it's like Juggalo showing up from another planet. Like,
Sweatbands
Like, come
and
on,
shit.
no.
really?
You guys actually like this?
Like we've found some fucking signal that was being sent into space. I don't know.
It's
it
the
was-
magnet song,
actually
bro.
great.
The
Right.
magnet song.
Yeah.
Magnets, how do they work? Like,
Like, we gotta teach these people
right, like
to show up as Juggalos.
to be comfortable with
Right.
with the
They're like,
people.
that's how
This is how they all dress up. Like, no, that's how a very small percentage of retarded people dress up. Dude, remember when I sent you that fucking thing about juggalos? Like, off I can't think of the, like, whisper.com or whatever the hell it is, where people just write little blurbs behind pictures, but it's like,
Right.
it was like, I smoke meth, but it doesn't make me any worse of a juggalo or something. Like,
Right.
dude, it was just the worst toxic things people were saying. Like, I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not.
Right. That's how you know.
Like,
it
I got my
probably
kids
wasn't.
taken away, but I'm still a juggalo at heart. Like nigga. Oh, what is a juggalo?
I don't know. Let me think. I think that's a song by them.
I'm sure it is.
Just let them have it, man.
You're right.
It gets them through the day. Just being part of a family and just fucking spraying
You're right.
soda water on each other. Fuck them.
Hell yeah.
You're right. Those are those opinions that one person was talking about. The opinions, man. They got to
Well,
me.
that's just your fucking opinion, man.
Don't get me wrong, I hate Juggalos, but
I like chocolate.
Choco Tacos too.
Yeah, those are tight.
Choco tacos are
They
amazing.
never changed anything. They never came out with like different Choco Tacos. They're like, hey man, why are we gonna change it now?
They're like bingo. Found it.
Good for them for that too.
Bet.
Never.
Kind
saw
of like
it out.
Arizona iced tea. Hasn't
Right.
switched anything since the inception of Arizona iced tea.
They've added a ton of flavors though.
Right, but they still got the oridges.
Right, right.
Just straight.
And they
That's like saying like the Coca-Cola company didn't grow at all.
they
They
did
still have Coke.
right.
Like,
Their largest
they
selling
still acquired so many companies that
product.
have different products.
They bought Smart Water, dog.
Right.
How's that beer? Is that a band that put it out?
Yeah, Delta Sleep. It's like their beer, I guess.
How is it?
I didn't try it. She tried it. She said it was like a light lager or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. That's cool that bands put out their own stuff like
Yeah,
that. Marketing
some
too.
beer, some brewery out of like New Jersey or something like that, or Pittsburgh, one of the two.
It looks
they
like
like-
Stillwater stuff
Right.
almost, but it's not. I don't think it is.
Sounds fucking gay.
I didn't try it, but she said it was pretty good for being like a light beer. We were fucking talking to the drummer after, and she was kind of drunk, so she was just like kept hinting like, "Hey, that beer, is it any good?" And she kept just being like, "Why don't you get us some beer?" And he was just eventually he was like, "Is this your girl?" I was like, yeah. He was like, "She's a little much, huh?" Oh, fucking British and shit.
She's not much, huh?
He did like a brilliant thing though, like fucking like a bunch of people want to talk to them afterwards,
Oh yeah.
and like she was still like fucking there ready to talk to him after he was talking to somebody else, and he was like, "All right, bye," and like jokingly like he walked away but like came back,
Yeah.
But it was like brilliant. I was like, "Hey, that gets the point across," but like it's time to go. Let's roll.
Oh yeah, they are from England.
It's like subtle, but like, you know what I mean? Social trick.
Should have asked them who won that war.
Ooh.
They're like,
Shut
what?
them down.
Ooh.
Sorry, what? You know what? Where's the washroom around here? Excuse me, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
That band fucking rips. So bummed out I missed that shit, but
Yeah, they were tight.
Sometimes it be like that, man.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why it gotta be like that?
How you gonna do it like that?
That song comes on at your house. That'll be every time you walk in the door.
I can do it like that. Baby, 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 baby. Ah, ah.
Wait, this is the Tom Petty song? That
Yo,
you're doing this whole
LB,
time?
when you're getting ready, what is the song that's playing if it was a movie? When you're getting ready to go out for the day.
Riding on a bus, riding on a
What the?
No, it's just something I made up.
I don't know. I can't think.
I can't even think of what mine would be.
Return of the man.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's like, oh my god.
That's like when
I've
you
been
walk,
there before.
that's when you walk out the door.
Mind if I snap one more?
Like it'll keep repeating just that intro.
Damn, Carol's like, watch out. Relax, Carol.
You lied to me.
It'll keep repeating the intro until you step out the front door. Even like mid intro.
As soon as the door closes, it's like,
return the, I remember no
Anybody want half of this boy?
No.
And every fucking red light that you get to, no matter what part, just like the intro, it starts playing the break of that song. Beam, 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 beam. And then when you go, return, and you fucking pull up. Beam, beam, beam,
As soon as the light changes, though, it just stops.
right.
and then you go do your errands and shit. Like you gotta go pick up stuff at the mall, and that song just happened to be on. You're like, wait a minute. And then you leave, and then as soon as you leave the mall, return.
How long would it take for you to kill yourself if that was the truth?
3 hours.
By the end of the first day? Yeah.
As soon as you close your eyes, dude, to go to
Dude,
sleep.
he's just like,
It just turns right back on. Like, that's funny.
no, man. He's like fucking. He lasts like 2-3 months, and just to finally, he's just like. And then,
at that part too.
You
Yeah.
lied to me.
and then
It's like doing it on purpose. You lied to me.
Like, you have no reason to even be sad, and you're just about to
and then when you finally kick the fucking chair from underneath, it just stops.
Right.
It's like
the song actually never
Like at
had
that
been
part of the
playing
guitar, it's like,
at all.
Yeah.
Really, you were just going through mild schizophrenia, and
No.
no one
No one
ever
heard it.
Yeah, it was just
and I
you.
didn't hear it. Oh, I did hear it in my
But
head.
you didn't.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's like, it all started because you just heard that song like a month ago, and that song's been out for like 28 years.
Right.
And you're like, man, this is a good one. You like read up on it, you're like,
Is this
damn,
new?
this song's been out for a while. He's just jamming it.
I wonder if people have done that shit. Like, who's this new hot one right here? I love this one. Like,
That's Frankie Valli.
People, there's people that are like, oh,
He's
what's
100.
this? And you're like, Led Zeppelin. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people exist.
damn, they suck. No offense. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. That was a real human emotion. Own it.
Oh, you can have one. I'm joking. No, you can have one.
You might have a.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Come on. I was just making a joke.
It's an eclipse.
There's 2 sleeves. One
It's
for
2 sleeves.
one for fucking
My bitches.
poachers, and the other one for me. Poachers.
Product of Mexico.
What would be your daily song that
Oh,
eventually
God.
drives you to suicide?
Something by Creed, for sure.
You ain't even leaving the house.
Dude.
You just be like, well, I
Shoot you
just heard up.
With arms wide open. Like, I'm just like, please stop.
If I just heard, like, dude, he stretches those words out, dude.
Well, it's because he's sounding them out. That's why.
That's my boy. I remember when we started listening to that shit back in the day when it came out. I was like, damn,
Yeah. That was a
It's
rough
great,
week
alright.
for everybody.
Oh.
Tony would be jamming it. With arms wide open.
Could you imagine like every situation you're in, a Creed song would come out? Like say you had to go to court, like court
My own prison.
Here for a fucking
Why?
speeding ticket.
Scott Staff's just there, just narrating your life.
You're going to pick up like your girlfriend from the airport, and you see her coming out of the terminal. It's like with arms wide. You're like, oh my god! Like stop.
He's like, that's me, Scott Staff.
And then you go
And
to
then right before you're about to kill yourself because of the music, it's like, and I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking.
Maybe 6 feet.
you take your girl out to like dinner. She orders an appetizer, and they're like, what would you like to start as an appetizer? You're like, let me just get the house salad with Italian, and the waiter walks away, and it's just like, what if? Debating if you should have got that clam chowder. That's all I got for Creed.
Ranch or
Yeah,
Italian?
that would totally be it, though. Yeah,
Ooh,
to
that's
kill
tricky.
myself, Creed.
For salad?
Yeah, I was just saying, and that was the choice. you
I
know?
like the balsamic vinegars. I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
Big fucking fan.
I like the red wine vinegar and oil.
Oh, of
Pretty
course.
good.
That's
Yeah.
if they don't got the balsamic.
Right.
Definitely do that. I could drink a bottle of red wine vinegar, no fucking problem. Tummy would hurt, but I could do it.
Red wine, you just drink a bottle of red wine vinegar?
I could.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like vinegar. It's good.
Huh. Yeah, definitely not ranch. That's not gonna.
I couldn't drink a bottle of ranch.
No, not even like as a side on a salad. Like, no, I'm good.
I don't like ranch. That's a white person thing that I didn't adapt to.
I like it with a few things.
I don't like it at all.
Me too.
I'll fuck with a certain kinds of ranch with a few things.
None.
I will.
Like,
I don't know. It's got to be like a. I don't know.
like a starch.
No, I don't think so. Not really with that too often. Just like, I can do it with a salad, but I usually pair it with like a fucking something else too,
Yeah.
like Italian or like, you know.
Or you make your own.
Yeah, pretty
Got
much.
it.
Just use it as a cream base for,
Ooh.
you know.
Ooh.
No, I can see that because on its own ranch is just like.
Like cheese sticks, I'll fuck with like
Okay.
marinara and
You
fucking
win on
ranch
that
too.
one,
Like,
'cause I
you know
will
what I'm
fuck
saying?
with
like,
that.
There's some things I'll fuck with it.
I forgot that you dipped into ranch with Maz
Yeah.
sticks. So good.
I don't go hard though, you know.
What other white people shit do you do?
I eat meatloaf.
I eat meatloaf.
Well, the thing is about meatloaf that it's not really a white person thing. Like it's been taken by white people.
Oh.
Like all things.
Because the
Whose
tradition.
was that? I'm just curious because I don't know.
The Moors.
I don't know, like white people from Europe that use seasoning.
No, the Moors. Yeah.
So I feel like white people now, or like the first attempt of a white person making meatloaf, like they'd cut into it, just like, oh, you just took the ground beef and
Right.
pork and just put it in the oven. You didn't do
Oh
anything.
no, dude.
Yeah, it's just like
it was just
dinner.
a loaf of meat. Like, oh, all right.
The husband in the 40s is like, oh, so what do we fire this up on the char burner? Grill? Like, yeah, just take the meatloaf and just throw it on the fucking charcoal grill.
That might be good, and then finish it off in the oven. Give it a nice fucking char.
A little bit of
Even though
lift.
it wouldn't work, like of just throwing
Yeah.
a hunk of meat on the grill like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Just fall through the crease.
A ball of fucking meat.
When do you flip it? 'Cause that's how people in the 40s talk.
I'm gonna flip it.
What if
Out of left field.
So Anthony, which song would follow you around all day until you hung yourself? Or music group, since we're doing that.
And I won't the fucking Hall and Oates song. Fucking
Oh yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. No.
Dun, 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 dun,
What
dun,
I
dun,
want,
dun.
mister?
yeah.
What I
I'm
want,
trying
you
to-
got, and it
what
might
is it?
be hard
Not
to
really a
handle.
good singer.
Me neither. But the flame that burns, especially Hall and Oates, because
Right.
they kill it.
Right. Private Eyes.
Oh yeah, you think them dudes ever had sex like together?
That's such
Oh,
a
yeah.
good song.
Yeah. Do you think
Private
Hall's
Eye's such a
seen
good
his
one.
boys Oates? Like that's what's going on.
I think Oates saw Hall's Hall, if you know what I'm saying.
Adult education.
They probably fuck so hard, dude. You gonna tell me that pretty ass young white dude with that blonde hair wasn't just fucking
Oh, dude,
taking mustache
he
rides?
still
I was
has
gonna
that
say, he was
fucking pretty
burying
ass
that
hair, dude.
mustache up in his.
That,
Hey,
that hair is fucking blinging
Wh-
still.
Which one's Oates? The one with the mustache?
I can't remember.
First, let's just that's Oates.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So, so fucking they started that band and shit, and they just like first two albums he didn't have that mustache. He's like, man, we just these songs aren't like they're getting exposure, but they're just not. He's like, oh,
It's
and
I
then
got
like
this.
they took a hiatus for like 6 months, and he came back. They're like, hey, let's do it, and they fucking
Education.
he came back with that mustache, and he's like, what is that? He's like, I don't know. Let's just try writing, anyways. He's like, dun 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 dun. He's like, all right, keep going. Oh, here she comes. He's like, wow, that was really good. And they're just like, and he just rides Oates' face.
Good Lord.
And then Hall wakes up to go use the bathroom, and Oates has like shaving cream on his face. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm shaving. He's like,
He's
"What,
like, no,
the
you're
mustache
not."
too? He's like, no, keep it. He's like,
He's like,
okay.
really?
Like a month later, it's like,
They're on a world fucking tour. Like
he's like, oh man, we gotta follow up that last song we did. It's like, why did I you? He's like, all right, it's either me riding your face or that mustache. Can it be both? No, they for sure were
And-
fucking.
and that's how Journey was born. There you go.
You got lighter, LB?
Baby, you will leave it.
Steve Perry.
There you go.
Steve Perry.
I don't know what my song would be like. So what is it like? What
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
What's the song that you're gonna hear all day?
Yeah, can I pick it?
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thought that's what we were doing.
But like,
it has to want to make you kill yourself.
I feel like any song would do that. Even my most
Right.
favorite song, but it just my most
Which
favorite
one
song
would make
probably
you
last.
kill yourself the
In-
quickest?
in the
huh?
quickest
Yeah.
amount of time. Yeah.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
No, I wouldn't kill myself to Hootie.
I
I
just
like to.
cried.
I only want to be with you.
All I wanna be with you.
Let her cry.
That's a good one.
They're all good ones.
Let her cry.
With a
When
tear
tears
roll
fall down
down
like
her
rain. That's such a good song.
It's a
ask me a
great
question,
song.
just sing over me. No. Probably Hotel California.
Really?
Yeah, fuck the Eagles.
Really, that part's
Fuck the
Hate
Eagles, huh?
man.
What about
Fucking
Joe Walsh?
Eagles, man.
I don't know.
Fuck Joe Walsh then, huh?
Which one was that one?
The drunk guitar player.
The fat one or the dead one?
The fat. Well, he's not dead.
He's like the
so-
fat dead one. Wait, which one was the dude from the Eagles that went on and did that song? You
That's-
belong to this night.
He did that song?
Somebody from the Eagles did.
Damn, I don't know.
I don't know. That
I
song's
think
pretty
Jay
sweet.
Z did that
Welcome
song.
to the Hotel California.
Yeah, like fuck that song.
That
Such
song's
a lovely
fucked.
place, such a lovely place, such a lovely.
I grew up listening to the When Hell Freezes Over or whatever album from the Eagles
From the
because my
Eagles?
dad was fucking super into the Eagles. So I heard that album like growing up so much, that like acoustic kind of album that they
Mhm.
have.
That's pretty sweet.
I've heard
actually.
that album growing up for so long that I know all those songs, but I'm pretty much in the same boat where I just don't give a fuck about the Eagles really. Like, but I've just heard that so much growing up that I just know them all. I'm
Yeah.
like fucking.
Dude, actually, I take that back. Hotel California is fucking a great song by the Gypsy
I know.
Kings.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I knew you were gonna say that.
by the Gypsy Kings.
Oh,
All
okay.
17 of those fucking French Spanish dudes.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Yeah.
And the dude's like,
Dude, they speed it up quick as
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
the dude's like, ah, such a lovely
Yeah.
place.
I think we heard it like quite a few times at the post, man.
California.
Yeah.
California.
I was like, I love this shit, dude. If they played this all the time like
They
this,
probably
it's like-
recorded everything, the instruments, in like fucking 27 minutes, but it probably took like 8 months to teach the guy like, such a lovely place. He's like,
Yeah, right.
he's like, I'm on California. He's like, such a pretty nice area.
But she's like, just speak it in Spanish, dude. Fuck it. Just go for it.
Welcome to the Hotel California. It's like, that's all you got?
Hasta luego, hasta luego. Oh, that's Spanish, I think.
I can confirm. Yes.
What is he? What is he saying? What is
Yeah,
it saying?
some Mexican shit, dog. Whatever.
Right.
Some Mexican shit. Oh man. Yeah, Hotel California. I probably wouldn't even make it through that fucking 9-minute piece of shit song.
I think while they're playing Hotel California, they actually forget halfway through that they're playing Hotel California. Then they go
Right.
back to playing Hotel California.
I feel like if I had to listen to a song, like a song was playing only for a couple of hours during my day, every day, not like all day, like I can actually sleep, but like a couple hours, like a song like Shining Star by Madonna, I'd probably make it to like 35 years old
Right.
before I just off myself. You could, like the top of a bridge, you could be my shining star. Just take a header out off the Ambassador Bridge.
Just that one Madonna song,
Man, she was hot in the 80s.
huh? LB, what's your opinion on extra testicles?
Oh, one's enough, bro.
That's enough.
One big fucking avocado seeds is good for me.
You just
Sounds
have
like
one
Two's
shot.
enough.
Oh, there's another white person thing, avocados.
Two's enough.
Super white person thing. Guacamole.
No, it's not even guacamole or anything. It's just like a white person was just like, avocado, what is this? And they just bit into it like, oh my god,
And
it's perfect.
Lost several teeth from biting.
Like, you
into it.
could do so much with this avocado. You could, you know, make guacamole. Like, no. It's on its own. It's terrific. Guacamole. Yeah, I fucking love Madonna.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know. I think after the whole like 80s, I like 80s Madonna. I mean, really.
I don't ever listen to a whole album about Madonna all the way through to be like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I've never really just done that.
Yeah, me neither.
So you're accusing me of listening to a whole Madonna album?
No, I don't know. I figured if you
I'd
were
say
saying
that's
that,
the
you
way
might
I
have.
understood that.
Right. I'm
Well,
just
you
saying
share
I
the
never
shit
gave it
all-
like the old, like the way I listen to music. I never was like, let's listen to this album all from start to finish with
Yeah.
Madonna.
Well, that's the
You
thing.
liar.
She's not really
She's
that.
like, yeah.
She's not really that artist because like everything's written for her,
Right.
and like it's just like try to make as much poppy songs, like hit chart songs and shit.
Right.
And obviously, a whole album by her from the '80s isn't gonna be like that. I don't think, at least.
Well, then they should all be fucking hits that I can still get through the album, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna dress you up in my love. She's still alive, right?
Oh yeah, she looks like a gargoyle, for sure.
She looks like a used condom.
Oh my god, that you found, like in
Me
the
personally?
woods. Yeah.
I shall call it Madonna.
Dude, this used condom looks just like Madonna. Like, oh.
Hey, Keanu, you should really call that condom Madonna, like I did. Did you draw on your pants?
No. Did a little collab with my buddy.
Were you wearing the pants when you guys were doing the collab? He did that spot.
Is there drawing inside of the pants?
Got the Indian warrior on the back of it, the leg. It's pretty dope. On the back of it.
Nice ass, LB.
I like your shoes.
Bleach.
Bleach?
Bleach. They were black.
Oh. Oh yeah, now I can kind of tell. I don't really like them anymore. I'm joking.
You just spill some bleach on him, it looks like.
You were like, ah.
How he changes his whole opinion on it. Looks like you spilled some bleach on him there.
He spilled bleach on me. He's like, ah, fuck.
I wish I would have got him as
Well-
Wiz, like this one on over here though, but it gives it character though.
You can still do it if you really wanted to.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I'm
just
not
keep
gonna-
bleaching them.
But it just the smell, man, is like pretty
Right.
fucking haggard.
Smells like bleach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's caustic.
It's bad.
The Bleach Boys.
The Bleach Boys.
The bleachy boys.
The Bleach Butthole Boys.
Whoa.
You guys like the Beach Boys, right?
If you like
I
them,
like the Beach
yeah.
Boys.
Uh-uh.
What's it, Surf
Well,
Rock?
these boys.
Surf Rock?
Yeah, it is.
Dork Rock?
It's like Weezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not so...
Same idea.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
There's elements for sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow, wow, wow.
I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but...
Oh, totally.
Who's your favorite artist right now?
What you mean, like in pornography?
Who's your favorite artist?
Alexis, Texas, clearly.
Sounds like a real artist.
Oh yeah, it's art for sure.
Yeah. Just fucking taking loads.
Like a logistics company. Yeah.
Is that really your favorite artist?
No. Yes. I mean, depending on what question we're asking here.
Your like most favorite musical
artist?
artist? Yeah.
Oh, that would have to be Enya right now. And second to that would be Fergie.
I've been waiting on the collaboration, but I don't think it's coming.
It's the Christmas album.
Who the fuck is Enya?
World music.
You know Enya. She
Yeah.
does that,
It's fucking Enya.
Fucking John Lennon's widower?
No, it's Yoko. I got it.
it's like that,
I'll play him a quick
Heard
little
'em.
quip.
it's like,
Oh.
Enya, bro.
Damn, dude, no wonder you won't fucking like get
Uh,
out of a funk and just explore Tinder, dude. You listen to fucking Enya.
Yeah.
You don't have to play her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Carol. What do you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
say? We're about to get flagged, dude.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Dude, Enya's so fucking rich. Like, her net worth is just unreal.
So she did that song and just...
That's it.
That song's what, like 30 years old probably?
$140 fucking million. Enya.
So is it, was that song like a side gig?
I guess.
She's got to be doing something else. There's no way that song fucking
He's got a few other ones that aren't as big.
Well,
as
it's
that one.
because she's an instrumentalist songwriter and she owns her masters, and it's a world song. So every time that song gets fucking played,
Right.
she get paid, man.
She holds her masters in what?
No, she owns her masters
Oh. Like the degree?
to her music.
Oh. Yeah, still, who the fuck is buying her shit?
People all across the world. It's world music.
Damn. Devin loves Enya.
I do. How exactly did Enya become one of the richest musicians in the world? You should read that Vice article because that would probably answer all of your questions.
I just wanted to know why you like Enya. I don't.
It was a fucking joke that snowballed into this.
Wait, what'd that title say? She outclassed Aretha Franklin? In what way? Ordering the most fucking mojitos?
Outsold Aretha Franklin.
Oh, outsold.
Yeah.
Not outsold.
Right. Not spelled with S-O-U-L.
She sold 75 million albums worldwide. Like, how? Like,
Question.
she sold more than Duran Duran, Black Sabbath, Bob Marley, Kiss, Kenny G combined. Jesus Christ.
Kenny G's dope.
Kenny G is dope.
Not Enya dope.
Fucking got me, man. I have no idea.
That song is such a fucking jingle for like a water bottle
Oh, it
water
is.
bottle commercial. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
what is it? Evian? Is that a water company?
Sure is.
Yeah,
It's French.
they'll buy that shit real quick.
Evian.
Or some sort of makeup company.
You want that?
Blunts. Your brother told us to look up Eric Andre Ranch. Yeah, I know what he's talking about,
Me
and
too.
it's fucking hilarious. I'll drink to that, brother.
I don't think we should though, cause the old flaggeroonie thing. Not trying to get flagged.
Flagged. Will they do? Delete your fucking channel?
No, they just like mute it
Yeah,
for
for
that
whatever.
spot.
Oh, gotcha.
Or like cut out the video from that spot, so that whole thing. will
So
just be
somebody
cut.
at Twitch has to watch our podcast.
I think it's like a computer.
It's just like, no,
algorithm
it's a
thing.
guy.
Right.
It's a
one guy just like.
Yeah, it's just like
He's like the 3-eye raven or some shit. He's just there.
Shit.
And anytime something gets flagged, he's just like, you mustn't. You guys don't watch that shit, huh?
What?
Game of Thrones?
nope.
Not at all.
Nah.
Fucking dorks,
These are
dude.
fucking bummers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
Nah, I watch Vikings though. That shit's dope.
I heard it was good, but I
It's
haven't
fucking
started it.
dope.
But I'm sure it's not nearly as good as Game of Thrones. Not that like I should be comparing the two, but like I'm just saying, dude. If you're gonna watch Vikings, dude, you should watch Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Excuse me.
Game of Thrones sucks.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Probably like Lord of the Rings too.
I actually haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings.
They're good.
What's your favorite? Your top 3 favorite movies?
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the trilogy.
Oh, they made 3 of them.
I have no idea. I've seen bits and pieces of a couple of them. Top 3 movies. See, top 3 movies would start with the movie Speed with Dennis Hopper and Keanu Reeves. It's number 1. Number 2 would probably be Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. And number 3 after that would probably be Point Break, also with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze.
R.I.P.
Yep, R.I.P.
Speed is your favorite movie?
Oh my God, it's one of the best movie ever made.
It is a good movie.
Better than The Godfather. Oh, yeah.
Speed.
What's your top 3?
Jeez.
I honestly don't have a top 3.
Either do I. Those are just 3 movies I thought of. So fucking. What's your top 3?
Definitely not Speed.
Fair.
Definitely not. What was the second one? Heat.
Heat, which has arguably one of the best bank robbing scenes in all of movies.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the shootout, really.
Val Kilmer was in that bitch too.
Fuck yeah, he was.
Before he became Fat Kilmer.
Yeah, before he became Fat Man.
I don't know. I can't really say number 3, or top 3. Probably fucking Dog Day Afternoon's in there.
And RoboCop.
I mean, RoboCop is a really good movie.
It is. Anything done by Orion in that period of time is amazing.
New Detroit. They fucked that up.
You say Ted Nugent's Detroit? 'Cause that would be amazing.
Ted Nugent.
What about Ted Nugget?
Ted Nuggets.
His dream of New Detroit.
Oh, I don't know what that even would look like, or I've never even heard that opinion
Be a bunch
from
of
Ted Nugent.
fucking pickup trucks.
15-year-old Hawaiian girls, so you can marry them.
Yeah, did he do some like weird stuff back in the day?
Fucking piece of shit
Still
hypocrite.
does weird stuff. Kid Rock.
Mine be Alien. Probably the first Terminator. And like Friday.
Friday.
That's a jump.
Oh, yeah. I really like Friday. That's a good one.
That's just movies I've seen a ton. I put it on a ton growing up.
Yeah.
Right.
Always watched.
Tiggo Bitties.
Definitely Friday growing up. That was a good one. I like Big.
With Tom
growing up.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Wow.
Growing up, that was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully's
You
dope
remember
as
Fern
shit,
Gully?
son.
That was dope.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully.
It's about the rainforest getting destroyed.
Like a fancy like.
Oh yeah.
You guys big on Avatar?
Never seen it.
Don't.
Never seen it.
That was good. It was okay.
Highest grossing
the
movie in
time.
history. Avatar.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's alright. Yeah, 2.8 billion. Highest grossing film ever. Because it was the first movie to utilize 3D.
Aren't there still more coming?
Yeah, the sequel or whatever is supposed to be released in 2020, I think.
Like, hurry the fuck up. Not even because I'm like excited for it, but just like
Like dog.
why? Oh.
Damn.
God.
You better get down.
Patience pays off, huh, Carol? We blew through this fucking sausage sticks. Nope. Alright.
You went for the kill, dude.
Yeah.
She went for your fingers, bro.
Some chippy poos. Would you guys slip a fucking Xanax in your drink?
Yeah. It's
Ooh.
all this residual weed smoke. I'm just lit.
Yeah.
Where you about to go, LB?
Oh shit.
Back to
Yeah, I
the
didn't even notice
crib.
What you about to do when you get home, LB?
Just relax.
that. Put on Avatar and listen to Enya.
Right.
You'll kill yourself for sure.
Take a shit. Same thing I do every night.
Relax. And
Avatar,
pass out.
Anya, shit. Got it.
Yeah. The prune juice to the ears, man.
You know, if you play the album that song is on along to Avatar, it syncs up perfectly.
Yeah,
The Enya album.
100%. And to every other fucking movie.
Because it's usually part of a score, and like
It's all just D and C major.
That's
The-
fucking hilarious.
You don't even have to worry about putting that Enya song on repeat because it's actually
It's already, yeah.
3 hours
So fucking long.
of fucking stupid bullshit.
Look at that tail.
I'm gonna look up those lyrics when I get home.
It's a good song.
Well, you got anything going on before you leave? You want to say like your fucking Twitter or something? You still use
Indian
Twitter?
Warrior CO. Indian Warrior CO. Yep. That's it.
You got a Twitter?
Hit me up. Yeah, Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
Nice.
Come say hi
Or don't.
or don't. I don't care.
That'll get them.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
One person just messages you.
Love y'all.
Like, hey,
Rock and roll. Thank
I'll
you for having
send
me.
you out with a song.
Chew. Box Hero.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thanks for having me on, guys, for the 12th episode.
Oh, yeah.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
dope. Seriously. Appreciate it.
No, yeah, man.
It's fun. Box Hero.
All right, see you.
Later, motherfucker.
What are we at time-wise?
Hour 40. We could wrap it up.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I don't know if that was like a yeah or a
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now I have to keep my hand on your TV.
Look at the screen.
Nice.
I can't leave that empty. Like,
It's actually kind of funny with it empty. Like,
Need to get the blow up doll.
shit.
flip it. Like, technical difficulties.
That'd be cool. Problem solved.
Dang it a dang.
All right, LB. Go fuck yourself. See ya.
Yeah, you even pound it, man. That's what people do, I guess.
Humans. That's what humans do.
They say they like, hey man, let me get some pound, and they bump knuckles.
They bump fisticuffs.
You want one for the road?
Sure, why not?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a crunchy one. Did you hear that? It's a.
Nice. See you, bud.
Oh yeah, double poundage. That's not. That's the new song that you're gonna kill yourself to. Yeah.
That's the one.
Don't do it.
See you, buddy.
Later, man. So yeah, there I was, pickling vegetables.
Yep. How many vegetables can you pickle?
I don't know.
All of them?
Probably.
Like at once?
In a jar.
How big's the jar?
Jar is
Can I
5
cut the vegetables up?
Check this out. There it is.
Should have mic'd it.
Just pickled that fart.
You're gonna have to let that pickle for a couple of days.
Why don't you put that in a jar?
So yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How were those tacos?
Phenomenal.
I had LB's steak taco. It was really good.
Tasted like every street taco I've ever had, which is delicious.
Minnie's tacos.
Never got a bad street taco. Ever.
What were they saying? You didn't get any salsa or some shit?
Yeah. Then the guy asked me if I wanted hot sauce, and I was like, nah, no sauce is fine. Then Anthony immediately gave me shit for not getting sauce.
It wasn't dry.
No, they were
I'm
just
sure
fine.
they're fine.
The meat
but
was quite juicy,
Yeah.
and the tortillas were perfecto mundo.
They had to have been what, corn? Torts?
Yeah, I think so. Soft corn.
Yeah.
They were good. I liked them very much.
10 out of 10 would definitely fuck them tacos up again.
Right.
Because I got the El Pastor, the asada, and something else.
What was that one place that we went to, Anthony? That's not far from here. The other taco joint. A really small place inside.
Yeah, it's like
Basically, you walk in and they hand you an apron.
can't remember the name. I always forget the name, dude. You should have seen that place before they like renovated, dude. It was like nothing in there. Like,
It was like old Mexican lady in the back, and you could see her, and she was
I
just
mean,
looking
like
at
she
you.
was in the front. And that's all it really was, because like the I don't know, like there was like no room. Like the kitchen was like pulled out, so they pushed everything back. Fucking made room for tables.
They were just trapping tacos in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Chick was hot,
Smoke show.
from what I remember. But it might have been just me looking at her and be like, oh, she's got some fuego. And then that was like 2 months ago.
I want to
And
ask.
now, like, I'm thinking, like, she was like super hot, right? Like, just in my head, like, nah, she was really hot.
Did you want to Asta her manana?
Kind of want to just get my tacos and get out of there because the place kind of stunk.
Smell like onions and sweaty Mexicans.
Yeah. You know, it's a good place when it's super small and stank.
Oh yeah, like Braze, the old Braze.
Yeah.
When Braze used to have like a screen door that you go up and order your burgers.
It stopped their breakfast and shit. Well, no, they still do their breakfast, right? Just they're not 24.
Yeah, I think they close at 11 or midnight now. Bitches. One on the Telway Burgers is still 24 though, off of Michigan Ave in Livernois.
We used to go to Braves at like at the middle of the night all the time back in the day, dude. That shit was so fucking
Yeah, we'd get
So
there at like
good.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Fucking get an omelet that tasted like a fucking slider because it's the same
Same griddle, yeah. Your old man was always about getting McDonald's breakfast too at like 5 o'clock in the
Right.
morning. Let's go get McDonald's breakfast. Like, all right, cool.
Like fine.
Talked me into it, bud. Look at it. I'm drunk as fuck and 14 years old. I'd
Yeah.
love some breakfast.
I need some salt.
Right. Sober me up. I'm drinking this Burnett's all fucking night. Ugh.
feel like I step up from Heaven Hill though.
Oh, 5 o'clock days.
Right.
Should be dead.
Oh, fuck. Shit, my liver should have holes in it. It probably does.
Come here, Carol.
Girl.
Anyways.
Sometimes cucumbers taste better pickled.
You right.
Huh?
Trying to fucking.
Yeah. Sucks over here.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I feel like we should probably just fucking wrap her up, dude.
See
Ain't
ya.
nobody saying shit.
See ya.
Yeah. See you next week, I guess. Anybody else got anything else to say before we dip?
No plugs over here, bro.
I ain't got shit going on.
Fuck no, dude. I got a fucking thing going on.
Yeah, me neither.
Besides listening to Inya and fucking
Crying.
watching fucking Speed. That's about it.
All right. Well, see you.
Yeah.